Hello! I am your slightly bizarre and strange, oddball extraordinaire magician Brian Scott, and this is my show, Brian Scott Magic. When people think of magicians, they usually think of one of a few things. Magician with a top hat, magician with a bunny, that's not a bunny, and of course, a magician cutting a person in half. In fact, one of the most famous illusions of all time is having a person go into a box, cutting that box in half, and then putting the person back together again. That sounds scary. That sounds gross. That sounds messy. So today, in honor of an illusion that just celebrated its 100th birthday, wow, that's old, I thought I would perform this classic of magic, but on a much smaller scale. I have a box and I have a person. Now, let's give this person a name. How about Fred? In just a moment, this box is going to be cut in half. And Fred is unfortunately a little too big, so we're going to have to fold Fred in half so they fit a little better. But I'll leave them tall so you can see their head and their feet the entire time. It'll be at this point that the magician would put the person inside the box and then get a large saw and cut the box and the person in half. To cut this box and to cut Fred, I could use scissors, but they're just paper. So if I fold a really nice crease down the middle, I should be able to tear the box and Fred in half, which is much safer for me, not so much for Fred. That gives me two halves of a box and of a Fred. Now for the hard part, putting Fred back together again. In fact, I want you to wiggle your nose and I want you to watch Fred's toes. And they're back together again. What's that? You think I'm holding Fred together with my left hand? I will prove to you that I am not doing that. Ta-da! Oh, now you think I'm holding Fred together with my right hand. I think I see the problem. There is still a little bit of a box, hiding the fact that Fred really has gone back together. As you can see, no staples, glue, or tape hold Fred together. I'm Brian Scott, and this was magic. That's not a bunny.